Hey everybody, this is Jackie Welter sitting here with Mark Kramer, and we're just introducing everybody who's part of the Future Proof team. So, a group that we've put together to be a resource to the community. And we wanted to let you get to know a little bit more about us before we start acting out in the community and doing our webinars. So, Mark, just going to ask you a few questions. What industry are you in?
So I am in the supplemental insurance industry, which is supplemental health insurance. It's not to pay doctors and clinics, it's to pay the individual as they go through their illnesses, and so that they don't have the out-of-pocket expenses.
Oh, okay, that's really interesting. So it's a totally different concept than just your major medical plan. How did you get started in that industry?
Well, I spent about 14 years as an insurance agent doing autos and homes and commercial insurance, and I got completely tired of insurance, never wanted to do it again, so I got out of it for several years as well. But it kept drawing me back, and I ran into a gentleman that works for this company, Globe Life Family Heritage, and he showed me the products. And because my wife had gone through Lyme disease, which is a very complicated illness, and the medical establishment usually doesn't know what to do with it, there were a lot of out-of-pocket expenses. So I understood what supplemental insurance does for things like cancer and heart disease and stroke, and
Oh,
it's very expensive. So that's what got me back into it.
it is really expensive. So is that one of the things that makes you so passionate about this industry?
Absolutely. We live in a country where we've got great health care, but in all honesty, the system is broken because there's really high deductibles and copays and drug charges and travel and all those things that we have to pull money out of our pocket. So, that really did dictate to me that, hey, I can work with a product like this, and I enjoy working with people, and it was just a great fit.
Yeah, it probably feels good to put money back into people's pockets when there's issues that come up in their life instead of the stress and financial burden of just money going out. So it's a
Absolutely.
really awesome program that you guys offer. So, what is your goal in being in this resource group?
Well, one of the things that a lot of people I don't think realize is that this type of coverage does exist, even for folks that go through financial planning all their life. This is one of the little holes I think that gets missed. In fact, less than 7% of the United States population has a supplemental coverage. So it's one of those things that gets missed, and especially with cancer, I don't care how much money you put away, there's a real good possibility with a severe diagnosis that you could lose it all. So my goal as part of this group is to help fill that hole and plug in something that's going to protect families down the road.
It's so true. It can be really devastating. I have clients who are, spending $10,000 a month on prescription drugs for cancer,
Yeah,
rehabilitation. So I totally understand. And I'm glad that you're part of this group. Happy to have you as a resource in my life as well. So, what is one thing that people don't usually know about you, Mark?
well, actually, I used to fly airplanes, and in fact, I would call myself a drop pilot. I would drop people out of the airplanes and let them do skydiving.
That sounds so fun. I actually went skydiving myself when I was in my 20s. It was a really cool experience. So,
Uh,
how fun for you to be able to participate and give that joy to other people.
I had the chute on twice, but I could never jump. So
No.
you're better than I am. Thank
Oh man, it was worth it. So, well, thank you for doing this interview with me so people can get to know you a little bit better.
you. Absolutely. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.